Today we explore Charles Spurgeon's sermon titled The Hope of Future Bliss, based on Psalm 17, verse 15. As for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. Spurgeon begins by reminding us that much of the beauty of the Psalms flows from David's trials. It was in his afflictions that these deep words of hope were born. When hunted, persecuted, and distressed, David clung to God's promises, and out of those dark valleys came songs of eternal light. The heart of this sermon is a contrast. The wicked may prosper for a time, rich in possessions, honored in society, boasting in pride. But the believer has something far greater, the hope of seeing God's face in righteousness. David looks beyond envy and declares, "As for me, I will behold thy face." His joy is not rooted in wealth, fame, or even earthly security, but in the vision of God himself. First, Spurgeon points to the spirit of the utterance. These words breed contentment and freedom from envy. The Christian can look upon the abundance of others without jealousy because he has a greater inheritance secured. Envy dies when the heart is set upon the eternal. To behold God's face is a treasure beyond comparison. Second, the psalmist's words carry the spirit of looking to the future. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. Notice the language, I shall. It is not uncertain hope, but confident assurance. This faith enables the Christian to wait patiently. Though despised now, mocked, or even suffering loss, he lives in anticipation of that eternal morning when he shall awake clothed in Christ's likeness. Third, Spurgeon highlights the matter of the passage. To behold God's face in righteousness means to experience the fullness of God's glory and love. Even now, glimpses of God's hand in creation or his voice in providence overwhelm us with awe, but in heaven we shall see him as he is. To behold his face is to see perfection of holiness, the beauty of love, and the majesty of divine power, all without the dimness of sin. Then comes a second blessing, satisfaction. On earth, we are rarely satisfied. We long, we strive, we thirst. But in heaven, every holy desire will be met. The intellect will be satisfied, for mysteries once hidden will be revealed. The imagination will be satisfied, for every pure hope will become reality. Memory itself will be satisfied, as the believer looks back and sees all things working together for good. Hope will be fulfilled, leaving no room for regret, only eternal joy. Spurgeon presses the point that the satisfaction is not vague. It is rooted in Christ. To awake in his likeness is to awake transformed, radiant in his righteousness. The Christian will not simply behold Christ, but reflect his glory. Every saint, whether once poor or afflicted, young or old, deformed or broken in body, will rise in beauty, clothed in Christ's likeness. Yet Spurgeon also brings a solemn contrast. For the believer, there is hope of future bliss, but for the wicked, there is no such assurance. They may enjoy earthly treasures for a moment, but without Christ, they will awaken not in likeness to him, but in separation from him. The urgency is clear. Salvation must be sought now in Christ alone. The sermon closes with a call to faith. Nothing in our hands we bring, but simply to Christ we must cling. The believer's hope is not in himself, not in earthly gain, but in Christ alone. And with that hope he can say with David, As for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. This is a hope of future bliss, an eternal vision that carries a Christian through trials now until that great awakening in the presence of God. Thank you for joining us, and please like the video, subscribe, and share. God bless you all, and I hope to see you again.